Hi guys, I just got a wild hair and decided I would video. I was getting tired in my recliner. Isn't that the age-old story? I had this scrapbook paper. I think I just cut parts of him off. And I remembered how cute he was, and I thought he would fit if I cut him out. And he didn't, so I had to get rid of parts of it. I think if I get rid of a little of this, see, because he's going to stick out, I could get him, he could be a tuck. I don't think this would be I could tack that down and have just a little tuck. I don't know, I'm kind of stuck on using this. How is everybody? Did you have a good Monday? Tuesday, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I cleaned the house today. I got my car back. I borrowed my daughter-in-law's car. And I went by there tonight. I sold a couple things on eBay and I went to ship them. And I thought, I'm going to go by. Should I flip through this one more time? This is getting ridiculous. Let's put him. I don't like that he doesn't show. Everything doesn't have to show, does it? All right, I'm going to need to take off some of him. Let's mark it. Anyway, I got my car back. It was the brake line. The brake line on one side broke. And that's what I smelled. So I'm assuming it's not going to be too terrible. Oh, what the heck? Did you hear that? Oil can. Oil can. Okay, it's enough tomfoolery, Linda. So it is what it is. We got it fixed. I got my car back. My grandson was across the street from the gas station. I messaged him. School was getting out, and I forgot he plays football. I don't know. I must have had my head in my butt. And I said, I'm going to trim this a tiny hair more. I said, have you left school yet? And I thought he could finagle a way to take his mom's car home. I don't know what I thought. I thought he could help me do the whole switching cars thing. And then we end up with an extra car. And anyway, he said he was between watching film from the last game and then going on the field. And he told the coach. So he ran across the street from the school after film. He was so cute. He was in his pads and everything. And he came and got it and drove it back over to the school. So at least then I could take mine and bring it home. And so I was glad about that. I didn't think it'd be anything. Well, I mean, I'm sure it is. They probably had to pull the tire and do all that stuff. But I knew the brakes were good and I knew the rotors were good. My daughter goes, what if it's the wheel bearings or something? And I'm like, oh my God, I don't even want to think about it. It's just, you know what? Cars take maintenance. It's just a thing. I think I have 124,000 miles on my car. I don't know. Maybe it's time to get something new. I like my car. That's the thing. I like my car. I'm just going to put a little bit of it down. And whoopsie, we slid. Sliding into home base. Okay. I guess I got my Kelly and my Beths in the wrong state. They moved and they didn't know it. So I found a way to remember. Beth is like Beth Dutton from Yellowstone. So Beth is in Montana. They don't have southern accents there. I think I'm going to put a little glue on his ball. Oh, Santa. Sorry about referring to your ball. There you go. Okay, well, enough of that talk. All right, there's that. we can still tuck in there. So maybe we have some kind of a little tag of Amy's that would go in. We do. We probably have many tags. We'll do this one. Oh, that doesn't really match Santa. Why does it have to match, Linda? This would be cute. Yeah, let's do this one. So, what else? I sold 2 things on eBay. I sold a Patricia Nash. She does Italian leather, and it's painted in flowers, and it's literally painted. An agenda book. So you open it up, and it's got, you know, it's an agenda. Like you could put your day runner in there. And it's got had rivets and everything, and they're very expensive. And I got it thrifting. Actually, my Lisa found it. And she says she thought I could make a journal out of it. And I already have a Patricia Nash purse in my eBay. She said, "Can you use this to make a journal out of?" Well, I would never cut it up. And I went, "Oh, that's a Patricia Nash," because I know her painting. So I think I paid $2 for it. And they had it where the pens and pencils and office supplies and all that are. Isn't that crazy when it's just a high quality Italian leather? I think I paid $2. And I thought it was sold to somebody in Puerto Rico. And eBay stopped the sale because they said her account didn't go through. And she private messaged me and said something about eBay and could I do a private sale outside of them? And I'm like, and eBay had said, beware of scammers and blah, blah, blah. And they blocked the sale. That was a couple weeks ago. So I went in and made so that I don't ship anywhere besides the lower 48 because I'm just not going to deal with that crap. Even though eBay backs whatever they back it all. They cover international and all that. It's all in there. You can just check the right boxes. I just don't care. I'm not going to ship to Japan or anywhere else. I'm just not doing it in this climate the way things are. So, but anyway, it sold. It went to California. Huntington, not Huntington Beach, but Huntington something. How's that? That's kind of cute. Okay, we got one thing done. Then the other thing was I like this postcard. This is too big, but I thought I'm going to cut it out. Maybe it'll fit a page. We will see. So tomorrow I have 2 houses. My Monday house that canceled, I moved to Wednesday, so I'm going to do them right away at 7:45. They live right around the corner on the lake. They have a place right on the water. And then I'm going to go up to my client where I used to stay with her little dog. I'm going to go take care of her house. She's having company. Some ladies over. I thought I had oh my gosh, I think this is almost done. This would make a cute something. What would this make a cute? It's too big. Should I go through one? Oh, where's my, here it is. What about on one of these? Oh, you know what? No, that won't work. Oh, Linda. What about on this bag? I think I could fit them because they're really cute. I kind of want to use them. I'm going to cut off her above her. So how's everybody? What did you do today? I'm sure some of you worked, some of you crafted. For most of you retired, I'm just tired. I'm not retired. Let's see. I actually have a heating pad, electric blanket on my lap. It's cold out in my craft room. I haven't turned the heat on out here. It's got its own heat source separate from my house. And oh, I'm gonna miss her name. Her name isn't important. It's just not important. I know it's cute and all that, but it's not gonna fit. So there's that. There, that's just gonna be cute. We're just gonna do that. I just want something besides all these stripes. So these kits that I have used, other than things like this, are Amy at the Crafty Cat. They're in her Etsy shop, and I used Rustic Christmas. I printed out Santa. I think they're just basically photos of Santa. I printed them, but I haven't used them, which I may still. I used All-in-One Santa, which is what this is from, and I think this is from her All-in-One Santa kit. That was maybe even the year before. I think it was 2 years ago. She did an All-in-One Santa and an All-in-One, she did two of them. What was the other one? I did the other one. I know I did. And then I did Christmas, I'm going to say Christmas photos. I need to write this down. 5. I don't know the story behind that. Number 5. Maybe let's just say it's the 5th time she's done it. There, that's cute, isn't it? It's a little trim. I'm not even going to trim it. I don't even care. Now, do you think we could do a little collage-y thing here with this? I need to get this done. Mitzi's going to do her. Maybe I better not talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'll leave you hanging. Everybody's done but me. Gosh. Just poke around. I think everybody's done. Carol's done. She did too. And so did Amy. And then there's me that can't even get one done. There we go. Let's put that there. That's cute. And then we're going to put some little things on it. Look at, I got this big, beautiful tree. But I don't have a big, beautiful tree image, so this doesn't match that. See, this is an ad for, like, that's what it was called. I think her other one was called something about advertising. I can't do anything with this because it's too tall for this. It would tuck in here. It's too tall. I don't want to cut her feet off. That would be devastating. We're going to go straight across her head. What's going on here? Maybe she'll go in when she's firmed up. Firmed up. Let's firm you up, girlfriend. Oh, I have so much to do. I need to go outside and just finish getting all my winter stuff put away. Summer stuff. Flower pots emptied and all that kind of stuff. I put my hose away, but I haven't shut the water off to the outside. There's a shut-off valve on my hose. I need to do that. Man, it was so windy today. It was absolutely crazy. Okay, I'm really tired. The wind was absolutely crazy. This morning I went outside and my recycling, well, it was okay this morning. When I got home, my recycling tub was in the middle of the road and my garbage was across the road on the neighbor's driveway. I'm glad I got home when I did. Nobody would have taken it, but it's just out in the nether sphere. Okay, now what are we going to do with this? Let's round the corners. Let's do them good. Let's do them really kind of big. I made a really good recipe. I don't know where I heard of it. I think my niece used to make it. And I made it a couple of years ago for the first time. And I bought the stuff for like when my son comes home and Caleb. But they're not coming till Thanksgiving. And last night I ate 2 ribeyes. They were so good. Oh my God. I know that's a lot, but we'll just call it 1. Who was it that said, oh, Russell, the English comedian, but he's gone all Christian. Russell Brand. He just did a thing at a university, and I like the guy. He was an addict, and he talks about his addiction, and now he's... Addicts tend to go from one extreme to the other. I have a brother that was an alcoholic, and then he got all Jesus. I mean, like he was 100% all in. It was when he got out of the Navy. And then he would go back to this extreme. They're extreme. But anyway, regardless, this is my little Tucky girl. Let's let her peek out. He said about the place around the corner last night, he was talking about last night on the thing. I had 1 steak. They said, do you want a 7-ounce steak or do you want a 14-ounce steak? And he said, I'll take the 14 because I know my math. 2 7s equals a 14. I thought that was hilarious. Sorry. A little weird. I think this will fit on here. I'm trying to decorate these pages up a little. What could I put behind that? How about something torn? Jingle bells. This is a coffee filter. That's already brown. What about this doily? What did I pay for this? $1. I'm getting ready to list a bunch of ephemera. I've got it all laid out in my living room. If you remember when I bought that big stack of, somebody had collected symphony orchestra programs for years, it looked like. And I'm going to list them in sets, in groups, if that makes sense. Groupings. I don't like that. This looks boring to me. If I put this across here, how am I going to make it stick? I'm going to have to... I'm going to do it because I like that with him. So I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to have to put something behind there. Anyway, the recipe. Let's talk about it. You take an 8x8 or whatever, however many packages you do. You buy those chimichangas or bean burritos or beef and cheese or cheese and bean, whatever. Those burritos, they're like 5 something at Walmart. You lay those in your bake dish. Probably you guys have made this. I thought it was brilliant when I made it. You just lay them in there. You take a can of Hormel chili. Now, you could do an 8x10 if you had a big family. You want to make a bunch or have leftovers. And then you spread your Hormel chili over that. And then you put shredded cheese all over it. You can shred your cheddar or your Kojak or whatever kind you like. And you bake it. That's it. You can put a can of, I've done this, put a can of enchilada sauce on it. I have put salsa on it. I'm gonna go under here and do this. And it is so freaking wonderful. So you just, that's the only ingredients you need. I'm gonna go back and fix that when I can, not right now. Put another one on. Throw another log on the fire. There. Okay, see, now I can't do anything. Oh my goodness sakes. We can do something here. Do we want some lace? I don't even want to cut this, you guys. Look at how I am. I just can't. It's too early. Okay, what have we got? Okay, what have we got? Yeah. Let's see. This is kind of interesting. Has nothing to do with Christmas. What if I just make a smooshy? My stomach's growling. Anyway, it was very good. I made it when I got home from cleaning, so I made it about 12:30. And then I ate a couple of them. And then tonight, about 8 o'clock or so, I thought, oh, I haven't had supper. We say supper in Iowa. Supper. So I went and I still want something here. Maybe not this. Not that I don't love the natives. I just, oh, you know what would be cute? It's her with some green. Yeah, let's do that. Let me turn this. Okay. Yeah, we want her. We like this lady. We're going to glue her down. And then we're going to glue her to the green, and then we're going to trim the green so it's a little bit bigger, and then we're going to put some of that fluffy stuff behind it. That's what we're going to do. If I keep trimming, I'm not going to have anything left. There we go. That's just fine. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. What I'm going to do is put some glue on it. And then I'm going to put a lot of glue on it. Actually, glue the whole thing. And then I'm going to squish some of this under it. at the same time. Because it says Harper's Christmas, and that's kind of hoity-toity. Harper's Bazaar. Anyway, guys, I'm going to list a whole bunch of that ephemera from that I thrifted this summer from the antique shop. And I'm going to put it in like groups of 5 or 6. They are freaking amazing on the inside. They're really, really neat. They are 1909 and 1902, most of them. Well, the ones that I could find anything on. And they're programs of symphonies, Los Angeles, and then it highlights the singers from them. And they're pretty cool. The ads in them are really neat. How's that? Is that okay? I think yes. I'm not gonna put any here. I could probably still stick some under there. Let's do it. Oh, look at this, has a little bit of the green. That's good. Some more glue under there. You never know what you're going to do when you sit down, do you? You just go with it. Granddaughter turned 10 today. An hour away, they sell those Labubu dolls. Have you seen them? They're monsters. And that's all she wanted for her birthday. So my son and Caleb, they got her a Labubu. And you don't know what they are till you open the box. They're surprise dolls. They're little, about this big, and they're really ugly. They have like fangy teeth, and they're absolutely adorable, actually. Anyway, I think it's 1 in 1,000. You get the surprise one. I don't know what it's called. Not surprise one. You don't know what any of them are till you open it. But the one she got, oh, Secret's the name of it. She got a Secret. 1 in 7,000, maybe 7,200. I don't know. It's rare. And that's what she got. Anyway, I'm going to drive. It's an hour because it's the only place I know where they sell them. They better be there when I get there. I'll be very mad. So her birthday party's Sunday, so I want to go get a Labubu doll, and I got a little bitty Adidas backpack that I thrifted, brand new with the tags. I'm going to put it in there and some other stuff. They even got clothes from on Amazon, Santa suits and everything. Okay, guys, this is all I'm going to be able to do because I'm kind of stranded here with these pins in it. I have no idea where this thing went. Here it is. So I'm going to leave you and get this uploaded for tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'll maybe make another video tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Wednesday. I should be home by 2, 1. And get a video for the next day. I'm on time with the 50 stack challenge. I'm so proud of that. One thing I've never done is see if this even fits in here. Shall we try? Let's try. I'm kind of antsy about these things. I don't think they're going to be. I think they've done what they need to do. That's pretty, isn't it? I like that. Okay. This is getting kind of fancy. If it doesn't fit, even with this gusset, I'm going to be like, ugh, I'm going to put a tie on it. Maybe I won't put a tie on it now. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. That's it, guys. I'm going to leave it. And I will be back when I'll be here when you see me. Hope you all have a great Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out. Love you all. Bye-bye.